10 arithmetic progressions second part. Previously I taught you a video of arithmetic progressions. Today let's start the other segment of arithmetic progressions. Okay, you know, you've been taught this one, that Tn equals a plus n minus 1 times t. Tn equals a plus n minus 1 times t. Basically, we need to know that the way of using this formula, right? So when you know this value and the value of n, unless you know the value of g, you are able to get the value of g, and vice versa, then the other terms also can be taken. Okay, anyway, let's do some sums. You know, 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. Can you tell me what is this? This is the first term. You know, really here is an AB. The reason here is this is the first term. First term is 5. The common difference, you could see the common difference of these between and among these terms. You know, then 10 minus 5 is 5. Then 15 minus 10 is 5. 20 minus 5, 15 is 5. So the common difference is 5. And also, you need to find the T5, fifth term should be taken. Fifth term should be taken. So, which means that it has given the value of n as well. So, the fifth term should be, just think of this one, that first term is 5. You know, 5 into 1, 5. Second term, 10. Third term, 15. Fourth term, 20. Fifth term, 25. But anyway, that can be taken using this formula. Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 times t. So the value of n is, 5 here. So the value of a 5, the value of n also 5, then 5 minus 1 times d also equals to 5. Yes, let's simplify this one. Then 5 plus, then 5 minus 4, 1 is 4, 4 times 5, then 5 plus, 4 times 5 is 20, then 5 plus 20 is 25. So this is a way of getting the n term. I mean, if you know, you need to get the fifth term. If you want to obtain the fifth term, you need to substitute that n equals to 5. If you want to get the 10th term, then what you need to do? Really, you need to substitute that n equals 5. Okay. Now 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. Really, which term is 35? Really, which term is 35 of this one? I mean, which term is 10 here? The second term. 10 is the second term. Which term is 15? First term, second term, third term. 15 is the third term. Okay. Likewise, which term is 35? To be taken that which term is 35, what you need to do, you could substitute that. You need to get first a equals 5, d equals 5, and n equals 35. We do not know the value of n. Really, then let's substitute that in this formula, these values. Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 times d. So a certain term is 35. That is written here. So the value of a is 5, then we do not know the value of n here. D equals to 5. Now let's remove the brackets. Here is an equation, then 5 plus, then 5 into n, 5n, a minus a plus, minus b plus minus. Now you could simplify this plus 5 and minus 5. Afterwards, 35 equals to 5n divided by 5 both sides. So n equals to 7, which means the 35 is the seventh term. Okay, 35 is seventh term. Now, how do you do this type of one? It has given that T7 is 35. T7 is 35. A equals to 5. Just A equals to 5. Yes, it has given that n equals 7. You need to find the value of d of this progression. These are the things that given things to be taken the value of d here. Here also it's able to use the formula, previously written formula. Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 times d. So here we know that 7, so n equals 7, a equals 5, and n equals 7, 7 minus 1, d we do not know really. We are going to get the value of d here. So T7, it has given that 35, that's written here. So 35 equals to 5 plus 6, 7 minus 1 is 6, 7 minus 1 is, you know, that 6, then 6 times d is 6d. So this is brought here, I mean, this plus 5 is brought, when it is brought here, then it becomes negative 5 equals to 60. So 35 minus 5 is 30, 30 equals to 60 divided by 6. So really we are able to get the value of d, that's, what is d? D equals to 5. D equals to 5. Okay, let's, I will give you this one. So, you know, T8 equals to 40, and also d equals to 5. Yeah, n equals 8. So T8 means an n equals 8. You need to get the value of a here. Then in order to get the value of a here, previously used formula can be used. What's the formula? Tn equals a plus n minus 1 times d. Yes, Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 times d. Really, in order to get the value of these types of sums, you need to have gained the knowledge of equations. So n equals 8 here, T8. A should be taken, n equals to 8 here, then 8 minus 1 times d equals to 5. So T8, it has given that 40, 40 equals to a plus, then 8 minus 1 is 7, 7 times 5. So 40 equals a plus, 7 times 5 is, you know that, 35. So a equals to 40 minus 35. This is brought here, this becomes negative. So 40 minus 35 is 5. So the value of a equals to 5. Now you know that how to get the given values of using, you could use the formula Tn equals a plus n minus 1 times d. Using this formula, you are able to get any term right now. So now you could do the sums that are met in your textbook. I mean, the first exercise can be done easily. Okay. Now I will be teaching you the sum of n terms of an AP. The sum of n terms of an AP. Really, how do you get the sum of n terms of an AP here? You know, think of this one: 4, 7, 10, 13 and so on. Then you need to get the sum of the first 4 terms. Sum of the first 4 terms. You need to add these 4 terms first. To be taken the sum of the first 4 terms of this arithmetic progression, you need to use this formula. Really, the formula is Sn equals to n by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times d. This is the formula that you need to use to get the sum of the first 4 terms. So anyway, a equals to 4, d can be taken. The common difference is 7 minus 4 is 3. So n equals to 4. Now really, what do we do here? We could substitute these values here. So n equals 4, then s equals 4, then 4 over 2, then a equals to 4 here. Really before this, n equals 4 here. Then n equals a equals 4, n equals 4, 4 minus 1, d equals to 3. Yes. So without simplifying this one, just let's keep it aside, this simplified segments. And what we are going to do, we are going to get the sum of the first 4 terms. Without using the formula, let's get the sum of the first 4 terms here. So 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus 13. Let's add. 4 plus 7, 11 plus 3, 14, remain is 1, then here 1, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. So the sum of the first 4 terms, bear in mind that 34. We are going to get the same value here. If you think that you've been given to get the sum of the first 100 terms, then you are unable to add these 100 terms. So anyway, then we need to use a certain method of getting the sum of the given terms of an AP. So 4 over 2 is 2, then here 2 times 4 is 8, then 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 times 3. So 2 into, then 8 plus 3 times 3 is 9, yes, then afterwards 2 into 8 plus 9, S4 here, 2 into 8 plus 9, 8 plus 9. So 2 into 8 plus 9 is 17. 17 times 2 is 2 times 7, 14, remaining is 1, 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 3. So S4 we could get as 34. We knew the value of S4, that 34 here. I mean here, right? We had taken the value of the sum of the first 4 terms, that 34. But this value we taken using this formula. Okay. So then the question was for progression was 4, 7, 10, 13 and so on. This is the given arithmetic progression. So what we are doing here, then I'm going to give you another question. Now I do believe that you are able to get the sum of the given terms of an AP. Most probably I've seen that when it comes to questions, when it comes to negative, when you take the value of D as a negative one, then that's okay, then that one also can be done. But anyway, let's before doing the other question, let's do a question let's find the sum of the n terms or of given terms if the value of D is negative. Yes, I'll give you that type of one. So minus 5, minus 9, minus 13 and so on. Let's get S5 here. Yes, S5. S5 means the sum of the first 5 terms. A equals to minus 5. D can be taken, you know that. Then second term minus first term. This is the second term. Then minus 9 minus 5. Here minus 9. So minus into minus plus. So minus 9 plus 5 is minus 4. So the value of D is minus 4. And also n equals to 5. Let's calculate the sum of the n terms of this arithmetic progression. Sn equals to n by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Yes. Let's substitute these values. Then n equals to 5. Then here 5 over 2a means 2 times a. And a equals to minus 5 or negative 5. Then n equals to 5 minus 1 times d equals to minus 4. D equals to minus 4. Yes, minus 4 here. Okay. Now how can we simplify this one? Really, I will be removing this one. If you want, you could pause the video and you could do this again. So, I will remove this part. Then, this part. Then this 5 equals to, then 5 over 2 times. Then here we are able to remove this bracket here, that's obtaining the product of these two dash. Plus times minus is minus 2 times 5 is 10. And then likewise, and here first we could get that 5 minus 1 is 4 here. 5 minus 1 4. After that here minus 4. Yes. Then 5 over 2 minus 10. Then plus into minus minus. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 4 is 16. Yes. So now how do we simplify? We are able to simplify this one. That's firstly generally we simplify the segments or the expressions that are met in the bracket. So 5 over 2 then into that minus 10 minus 16. This means these terms, these values should be added. So minus 16 minus 10 is minus 26. Minus 26. So now here is a multiplication you could see here. Therefore we could simplify that 1 time and 13 times. So 5 times minus 13. So plus into minus is minus. 13 times 5. 5 times 3, 15, remain this 1. 5 times 1, 5 plus 1, 6. So minus 65. Yes, 5 is minus 65. Okay,